What is the importance of Guru? Shishya is eligible for Diksha. You got attracted to Ma. What is your goal and mission about Vidya? Namaskar. Welcome to Be Opula Soul, powered by Miral Foundation. Today we are in podcast with Hittesh Gurujee. We will see his journey from Hittesh Murjaria to Hittesh Gurujee. How he has achieved this Guruji level, we will see everything today in our this podcast. Be there with us. So Hittesh Guruji, tell us something about yourself.
uh, about myself. This is one question like you ask about whether blue color is straight or bent, or whether there is God or not God. The realization that I'm nothing or I'm everything, if I even say that, that will be wrong because then I must say that I know myself. You can be God, but you cannot know God.
Right.
So, what I know is that there is no I and there is no self. That is self realization. As what I am, I know there is nothing, and I know it is unknowable. What people know me as, they know me as Hittesh Guruji, where they see me on TV or hear me on radio or learn something from me, they know me as Hittesh Guruji.
Uh, Guruji, as we know that you have written many books. So when did you realize that you should go in for writing books?
Uh, I was helping my grandfather with his business of hardware. Before that, I was helping my father with decoration business. So for this business of hardware, I had to travel the corners of Maharashtra, Karnataka, and many other states like Gujarat, etc. We used to go to sugar factories and we used to supply material over there. So one of our relatives in Sangli, she said that when you have this kind of knowledge, you must write something about it. So that was the first time when I thought that yes, I can contribute something to the society by writing something. But later on, when I started writing, I didn't have anything. So at that time, I started with a book and a pen. But as I went through and as I met a few publishers and all, I came to know that it is difficult because there are many people who are writing. So I said that let me drop it. But later on, I created a course called Aura, where we teach to see aura and chakra with naked eyes, without any machines. And we teach students to clean the aura and the chakra. And generally, people who are scared about their aura being affected by negativity is more of the people who are into the art and creativity and media field. So one of my client, Abbas Tayarwala, he said that you must pen all this down. I said I've made it as a manual and I give it to the students to, you know, learn and go ahead with their profession as aura cleansers. So he said, why don't you print it as a book? So I said, I don't know the way to go about with it. So his uncle's son, Suhin Lakdawala, uh, they were first cousins, and he said that I will. He's a publisher, and I will put you to him. And he put me to Suhin, and Suhin loved the book, but he did not write like the way that I penned it. So he asked me to edit it, and I'm very bad at it. So there's one more student of mine, a Bengali girl called Smita Mukherjee, and she is a writer with media. and she used to also write for news magazines. So I told her to write the book for me, and she edited the book for me, which I had already created as a manual. That was my first book. And then the publisher told me that this book called Aura, it's going to be translated in three foreign languages. So we got it translated. And after that, it was a bestseller once in Switzerland. So that is how I got a confidence that what I'm writing is liked by people, has been translated, and is also getting a best book award also.
I would like to say something about this book. When in 2016, when I entered into this field, I went to my bookseller and he told me, I asked him, do you have a book on aura? He said, no, right now I don't have, but I'll call you the moment I get. After 3 days, he's calling me and saying, one Hittesh Gurujee is there. If you want to take it, you can take. I have one book. It was approximately 120 pages.
120 pages,
Yes.
exactly.
So he gave me that book. I still have that book.
CDs free with it.
No, I didn't get the CD because somebody must have taken it.
Yeah.
But then I have read this book. I have tried to understand many times. I have gone through this book and I have really understood aura from that. So, how many other books you have written?
I've written one more before that. It is a short book. It is on Puja of Shri Yantra and Diwali Puja. So Puja of Shri and Shri Yantra, that is one. Second, I have written a book on remedies of astrology. Third, I have that is the third book of astrology, book of remedy. I have written an appointment with yourself. In that book, I have given three meditations: rainbow meditation, crystal meditation, and Panchatattva Kriya, five elements dhyan.
And when did you get enlightenment?
Uh, it's little funny and also little personal. You won't believe me that in 2004, it was Guru Purnima. In the middle of the night, when I was sitting on my commode,
Right.
and I switched on the butterfly, the jet spray, and when it hit my Muladhara chakra, that is the moment when I got enlightened. It's little funny, but this is the fact.
No, see, there are different perceptions, different way people feel about enlightenment. So it is that moment that you got enlightenment, no matter where you were.
Yeah.
So there, I think Hittesh Morjaria turned himself into Hittesh Guruji. Then the journey of Guruji started.
Before that, there was a Muslim girl called Sonia, and she had a dream about me before meeting me. And she was an aspiring model, and she had worked in one movie with Govinda and something little bit she was doing. And when she saw me first, she said that I was searching for you because I used to regularly get dreams about you. And she was the first one who started calling me Guruji. That was in 98. So
So 98.
from 98, there were
journey
people
started.
who started calling me Guruji. Before that, when I was 13 years old, I had a friend called Sandeep Vichare. He was the son of a ACP in Bombay. He went through depression when we were in our teens, when we were just studying in our school. So I got him out by explaining him the Hanuman Chalisa. And he started touching my feet, and he started calling me that you are my guru. Though he did not call me Guruji or Gurudev, but his wife, everyone over here knows her, Dimple Vichare. Dimple Shah. She's one of the biggest actress in on Gujarati stage and also in Hindi television. So we were childhood friends, Dimple, I, Sandeep, and all. So that was how I started preaching from the age of 13, but got a tag of Guruji in Hindi language. Problems are known as Upadhi, and tags are also known as Upadhi. So my problem started from 98 when people labeled me as Guruji. the upadhi started.
What is the importance of Guru in our life?
Importance of Guru. There are many meanings of Guru, specifically given in one of the most beautiful scripture called Guru Gita. Importance of Guru is that there are many ways a Guru is important for you. In olden days, people who did not have parents were not called anath. People who did not have a Guru were known as anath. In the same way, in modern times or in ancient times, whatever you want to do, you need a guide in your life. So you can do it yourself or someone who can do it for you. Without Guru, nothing is possible. So Guru is needed everywhere. Even if you want to murder someone, even if you want to abuse someone, you have a Guru who has taught you to do that.
In short, an expertise is needed.
Expertise is needed.
Without expertise, there is no way.
I would like to tell you, Meeta Ben, you know me from the time
Many
that
years.
you bought my book. But before that, people who know me from childhood, I was literally born a special child.
Okay. Right.
I'm here in a capacity that a person, a personality like you, is taking my interview because you also are known in the same spiritual field and you also are very knowledgeable. A person like you, I have a such a big opportunity to be sitting beside you and doing this interview. That is only and only because of all my gurus. I would have been nowhere without my gurus.
Right.
So for me, I know Guru and God is one, but still for me, Guru is higher than God.
Right. The way we say, na, Guru Govindo ne khare ka kola dikhaya.
Balihari Guru aapki, Govind diyo dikhai.
Right. So that is the way. Guru is always higher than God. Guruji, I'm a bit curious to know that whether Guru selects a Sishya or Sishya selects a Guru.
It's both sided. Nowadays, you can't have arranged marriages. If the Guru will select the Sishya or the Sishya, it's both sided. And you must be knowing because you are into this field that, you know, this is a yuga where at least, you know, we have met for minimum 2 lives before this life. So Guru Shishya is a relationship which has been going on and it finally takes color.
So, after selecting a Sishya, how do you come to know that this Sishya is eligible for Diksha?
Uh, my way of selection is that I select a Sishya who is not eligible for Diksha and then give him Diksha or her Diksha. The reason for this is that one is that if you are eligible, any Guru will give you. Secondly, if you are eligible, why do you need it? Diksha is to be given, meditation, mantra is to be given to a Sishya who has to work on himself, who has to improve.
Right.
So, Guru has to always look for a disciple who is non deserving. So, my only criteria of eligibility is non eligibility.
Right. So, non eligible are most eligible for you.
Most eligible for me.
Okay. So, I think the viewers must have understood by now that everybody should go to Hittesh Gurujee if they find themselves incompatible in life.
Yes, that is what a Guru is for. A Guru is to make you something which you wish to be, to transform you.
Right.
And if you are eligible, why you need a Guru?
I have gotten information that you are into ashram. You are building an ashram and you got attracted to Ma.
Yeah.
Tell us something about that journey.
Uh, I got initiated, and I in this lifetime I got initiated. I made more than 92 gurus, and I tried everything under the sun, but I wasn't getting self-realization. I started seeing my past life automatically. No one taught me. I went through a past life session under one guru, and then after that, I started seeing my past life by itself. I didn't learn, and I could see my immediate 130 lifetimes where I had done everything under the sun to be just enlightened. What was missing was called Tantra. So I went to my guru, who was a call tantric, and I took call diksha from him. And I obeyed and I did everything that he said. That guru wasn't enlightened. Fortunately, without a guru, which is still a mystery for me, I got my self realization. I can't say my self realization. I got that blessing, that great death appeared. After that, just out of courtesy, I went to say thank you to that guru, but I'm no more. I don't need to say thank you, but this body is obliged by that body. So when I was there, it was a Shakti Peeth called Kamakhya. When I went over there, the goddess was over there. I told the goddess that I know you are unreal, and I know I am unreal, and I also know that you are the one, the great illusion, Mahamaya, who has created many bodies for me again and again, lifetime by lifetime. Now I'm not going to come into your trap. The house of my guru, we used to walk from the temple, inside the temple, to guru's house. I went from a longer route. I said, I'm not going to come into your trap again. When I touched the feet of my guru and I told him thank you, he wasn't very excited to hear the news of my self realization. And I told him that it's very easy because I have had it because what you taught me, you can also have it. He said, if I have self realization and if I'm never born, who will take care of my mother? Who will clean her? Who will bathe her? So I said, wow, this is beyond enlightenment. I said, when will I reach that? He said, mother is still standing there at the gate of the temple where she was for you. I went running to Ma and I told her that I know I am unreal and I know you are unreal, but I know that the love between me and you is the only real thing in the creation. Hence, I will always love you. And she said that go to Bombay and wait for my instructions. She started staying with me and she took me in the car. I got lost. Second time, I took someone and she said that my body part is over here and you make a temple over here and an ashram. She said, you make a temple over here and an ashram. I couldn't find the owner. Somehow I found the owner who was a Brahmin. I took the plots from him. Then there were problems. There was COVID. He sold the land to someone else. Somehow we got the land back. This is 13 years. And that is how it's going on. And we are struggling and we are trying to make a Shakti Peeth temple over there because it is the left ear of Ma. She listens to us from there.
Okay, right. So there, mass Thapna was done.
Yeah, Ma Sthapna is done.
And what prompted you to make that name as Vidya? Who prompted you for Vidya?
I and my students were sitting one day and we were thinking of doing something to help others. There was one student of mine, there is a student of mine who is known as Shambhu Gurujee. You must have heard the name. He wanted to be self realized, and for that, we needed collective energy, collective consciousness. So we had to start an organization. So we all were sitting and we all were suggesting names, and the name which came was Vidya.
Okay. So from then onwards, your NGO Vidya.
So at that time, I was doing very well as an astrologer, as a Vastu expert, as a numerologist. So all the money that we used to get by giving Diksha, teaching mantra meditation, that we utilized. We adopted 25 kids from Don Bosco Orphanage, Goa. Then my father was a trustee. Now I'm into the managing committee of Balkanji Bari. So we adopted 80 girls from Balkanji Bari. And after that, now where we are coming up with the ashram and the temple, there we have adopted 5 villages along with this 80 kids, and we are uh, helping them grow.
Okay, to help so many things with Vidya, how big is your team?
My team, as you know, that I do a television show in US and Canada and a radio show in UK. I have people in America, Canada, USA. In India, we have around 10,000 people working with us all over India. In Kolkata, we have started a school, free school for Lovelock Basti. And there in Kolkata itself, we have 2,000 people working for Vidya as volunteers, not employees.
So all volunteer. What is your goal and mission about Vidya?
I don't exist, neither anyone else. So there is no goal, but whatever mother is pointing towards, we are running in that direction. So there's nothing as a goal. If something happens, it is happening. If something is left half, it's left half. We are just going by the.
Yeah, nowadays in India, we are hearing lots about Sanatan Dharma.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, can you give us a brief about it? What is Sanatan Dharma?
Sanatan Dharma got the name Hindu Dharma after we separated from Europe and Africa.
Okay.
We were a part of Egypt. Egyptians were known as Aryans. The Parsis, they worship Ahuras.
Right,
Those are Asuras.
right.
They were opposite,
Hmm.
people. So from there, Sanatan Dharma has started. Like if you have read the Rig Veda, the Trinity in the Rig Veda is not Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. The Trinity in Rig Veda is Prajapati, Indra, and Brahma.
Right.
So Sanatan Dharma, the name Sanatan means and which has no beginning, no end, which was always there. So that is Sanatan Dharma for me. What is Dharma? The Dharma of fire is to burn. The Dharma of water is to wet. The Dharma of air is to dry. And the Dharma of ice is to cool. Now, ice, water, fire, and air all are made up of hydrogen and oxygen.
Right.
So, Dharma gives you an individuality, an identity, which separates you from everything else. To be self realized, you have to drop all Dharma. So, people who believe in self realization or who are working towards their self realization, they must not worry about any Dharma. Sanatan Dharma or Islam or Christianity, they must drop it. And for people who want to do good to the world, who want to earn money, who want to be good, who want to be healthy, who want to be happy, they can worry about Dharma and the culture.
Some few minutes back, you said about call marg. Yeah, we were just discussing about call marg.
Yeah.
How many types of marg are there, and what is tantra basically?
Tanena trayati iti tantra. Uh, Tantra means technique. Tantra means control. We say नरेंद्र मोदी भारत का तंत्र संभालते हैं या CEO कंपनी का तंत्र संभालते. That means he is having the control of the company. Technique is tantra, and the third word is weaving. When you weave something, knit something, that is also called tantra. So tantra is a technique to realize God within you. Tantra has three peats, three, you can say, paramounts. One is mantra, second is yantra, and third is yoni. As per the marks, there are 7 marks. Vedachar is the lowest as per Lord Shiva. Beyond Vedachar is mostly from the Atharva Veda. Mishrachar. Mishrachar is the mixture of Puranic and Vedic scriptures. More better than Mishrachar is the Dakshinachar. Dakshinachar means the right-handed path or that which is learned in South India. South and right are known as Dakshin.
Okay.
So that is better than Mishrachar is Dakshinachar. Better than Dakshinachar is Samayachar. Samayachar, Lord Shiva said, is the best tantra for Kali Yuga. As what time you get, you perform tantra in that way. After Samayachar, better than that is Vamachar, the left-handed path, or the path which has been practiced in North India. Better than Vamachar is Siddhachar, and better than Siddhachar is Kulachar for Devi Upasak. But for Shiv Upasak, better than Vamachar is Kulachar, and better than Kulachar is Siddhachar.
Right. There are certain things like Bhakti Marg and Mukti Marg. What are those?
Kulachar is a mixture of bhakti and aghor or sadhana. So if you see my sadhak name, it's Hit Anand Nath. Anand,
Nath Sampradaya.
Anand is Bhakti Sampradaya and Nath is Aghor Sampradaya or Sadhana Sampradaya. All the margs lead to mukti, whether it is Bhakti marg or whether it is Sadhana marg or whether it is Gyan marg. Like a bird cannot fly without two wings and one tail, in the same way, Bhakti marg or any marg it may be, you must know little, you must have little bit of wisdom, knowledge. The second wing is Bhakti, and third is Sadhana.
For sadhana, I think Dev is important.
Yeah, Ishtadev is important for Bhakti also, Sadhana also, and grace, Kripa. Third is Kripa.
I would like to know something about Dev. Some people are not aware of what is Dev or Devi.
There's a beautiful sutra in the Yajur Veda. Everyone must be knowing about it. It is in the Yajur, Shama, and Atharva Veda. This sutra says that it's for purifying things. Yat pate pundari kaksha sarvagum pavitro pavitro pavitro. It is said that when you think about a deity who is very close to your heart, everything becomes pure for you. Even Nanak ji says, "Ek sade sab sade, So Hinduism and Sanatan Dharma and Tantra are such liberal that they have countless images of gods and goddesses, 33 crores. And you can choose the form that you like. Okay. And apart from that, you choose one god that you like, and that god is your Ishtadev. Because when you love someone so intensely, you forget to respect that person. Love and respect don't coexist. But when you respect, you are scared of that person, you don't love that. Love and respect, where they coexist, is bhakti. And a bhakti where there are no rules, or a bhakti where there is no fear, there is respect, but you can still call your mother too.
Right. That is out of love and
Out of love and intense love. In the same way, Ishtadev is like your mom, where you can let go the respect for once. And you can open up your heart, you can confess, you can cry, you can complain, and you can throw tantrums. That is Ishtadev, which you want to finally become. You become what you worship. You worship Mother, you become Mother. You worship Shiva, you become Shiva. That is Ishtadev.
okay. Do we have to perform regular pujas if we come into Bhakti Marg? Or only love and your inner feeling and intense love is enough?
Your inner feeling and intense love is enough. Puja, mantra, sadhana, meditation is only done to increase your love. But the problem is that whom do you love more, your kids or your parents? You love your kids more, right? Because from parents you only take,
Right.
to kids you only give. You can never love your God or your Guru as much as they love you, because they do most for you and you do minimum for them. So when you are doing sadhana, or when you are doing mantras or sandhya or whatever meditation for your Ishtadev, for your Guru, on the instructions of your Guru, you are actually doing something from them, from your side, which is minimum. And that is helping you to sustain your faith and love and help you to increase your faith and love. The more your love will increase, the more powers you will get, and the faster you are on the path of enlightenment.
I have heard you have more than 10,000 Shishyas.
Yeah.
So if people are interested in taking Diksha,
Yeah.
then can they come directly to you or they have to go to your Shishyas and
We have a pyramid structure in our organization, Vidya. I cannot reach everywhere. We have teachers in UK, Europe. We have teachers in America, Canada. We have teachers in India and all the places of India. So I have created a system where you get a personal touch. Me reaching out to everyone is not possible. In this pyramid, we have mentors, we have head mentors, we have senior mentors, then we have head mentors, we have uh, priest, and then we have high priest.
now my question is how do people contact your Vidya?
Uh, we have a phone number, we have a social media, and
Do we have a website
we have
wherein
a
we can?
website. We are coming up with a website.
Okay.
There are too many things in hands. We are building up a ashram, we are building up a temple, and plus we have started a school in Kolkata. We have started 5 schools in Maharashtra villages. So it's it's getting really too many things in hands. But we have a website. When we also have our Instagram, Facebook, and X page, and our numbers are always there.
Okay. Fine. So those who want to contact Hittesh Guruji, the numbers are given below. They are free to contact Hittesh Guruji anytime. And finally, any Bij mantra for the mass, any message for the mass.
See, Bij Mantra, as we have already spoken, is something which is very secret. It's only between you, your goddess Ishtadevi, and your Guru. And these three names, your Guru, your Ma, your Ishtadevi, and you, these three names are of one person. They are not three different people, they are one. You become one with your Guru and your Ma. So it cannot be given on an interview like this, on a podcast, but you can contact us for Diksha and we can bless you with the Bij mantras.
Anything where our viewers are benefited right now.
So for that, there is something really beautiful that I will tell you. There is a mantra given in Shiv Puran, and it is the original Panchakshar mantra. The Namah Shivaya mantra is not the original Panchakshar mantra. Panchakshar means the 5 words as per Tantra or as per the Puranic or the Vedic scriptures, not the 5 alphabets. So this Panchakshar mantra, if you practice, I can give you Diksha right now through the camera, through the screen. If you practice, I promise you that if you even say it or chant it for 108 times, one in a day, you will be free from depression, stress, anxiety. And if you can do 10,000 mantras of it, the full lifetime you will be free from stress, depression, suicidal tendencies. And if you can do 5 lakh mantras or the pranayam kriya of it, even in your presence, people will forget their depression. People will be free from depression, suicidal tendencies, etc. So listen to this mantra very carefully. But there is a rule, a very strong and a very strict rule behind this mantra. I hope you will be able to follow it. The rule is that you will have to keep a smile on your face. Will you be able to do it? Yes. This mantra has to be only chanted, Lord Shiva said, with a smile on your face, not otherwise.
Right. I'm putting a smile. See.
So it will not work if you are not smiling. The mantra is I'm giving you the Diksha. If you are wearing leather, please remove it and then listen to this. Om Namah Shivaya. Shubham. Shubham. Kuru. Kuru. Shivaya Nama Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Shubham. Shubham. Kuru. Kuru. Shivaya Nama Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Shubham. Shubham. Kuru. Kuru. Shivaya Nama Om. Generally, I don't do this, but because I got orders from Ma and Baba Gurudev Sadashiv, I'm giving this. This mantra will be also given written on your screen. It is there. You chant this mantra, and if you want to do pranayam of it, if you can just do 5 pranayams of it, it is enough. You breathe in, and breathing out, you chant Om. Om. Then you do with Nama. Namaha. Then you do Shivaya. Shivaya. And then Shubham. Shubham. The E of Shivaya will give you Siddhis. The Bham of Shubham will throw out all the unnecessary negative thoughts, depression from your head. And Kuru will remove fear. It has to be chanted like this. You breathe in. Kuru. So each word is repeated twice, and there are 5 words: Om Namah Shivaya, Shubham, and Kuru. Again, I am telling you the mantra: Om Namah Shivaya, Shubham, Shubham, Kuru, Kuru, Shivaya Namah Om. Do it and write to us. What did you feel with it? What were the effects of it?
I request all the viewers to do it from today itself and see the results and write back to us. We have a comment section also. You can write there also how you feel about it. So that was a podcast with Hittesh Gurujee. Thank you all. Thank you, Hittesh Gurujee.
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hari Om.